It's absolutely possible to make money in a crash. Look, 1,187% in profit. It's almost going to be 1,200% in profit. Wow. Look at this. Just profiting. Boom. Okay, this is from my Instagram stories. This was live during the pandemic. The day the World Health Organization declared a world pandemic, we saw a massive crash. Cryptocurrency crashed, the stock market crashed. And the thing is, where we were positioned in cryptocurrency, we were about to have the event that happens every few years, the Bitcoin halving. For this event, the price goes up, okay? So we were in a long. Right before it was declared a pandemic, I was in the signals with my group, and I said, okay, we're gonna have to cut the long. And then we just had the most amazing profit. It was crazy dump. The coronavirus is financially screwing everyone. And I said this within minutes of it happening. And we just started to see these big red candles, these big dumps. So we decided to make money on the way down. So I posted this in my Instagram story. It went lower than I thought. I put the signal out at 6 a.m. EST, Canada, Toronto time. The signal was to short. I knew we were going to profit on the way down, but it did go way lower than I thought. And that's how you save your money. And that's how you make money on the way down. As I'm posting this, $665 million in losses today. Those who won are those who shorted. So basically the people in my group, since we were shorting since the morning. And we were shorting every single pump as well. And then I said, now who will make money? Those with cash. Those with cash buying up stocks and buying up cheap crypto at cheap prices. We made money in the most epic crash in 5 years. And McFisher said, that was epic for sure. Cut my open position on your signal and literally doubled my BTC amount. So he doubled his Bitcoin in a day, right on my signal. And then Ali said, your signal helped me make a lot this thing. Thanks, Anna. You're welcome. And Arlick Wood, great trade. Yeah, it was a great trade, wasn't it? So that's the kind of stuff that happens in the signal group. Like, yes, we had to cut the long, but then we saved it. And that's how you trade under pressure. That was a pressurized day. Like, it's easy enough to trade when it's relaxing, but what happens when you're under pressure? That's when you make good decisions, and that comes with experience. If you're a beginner, you'll be able to do this kind of stuff with practice. Because if you could trade when there's no pressure, imagine when there's pressure like this and you have to make a decision. That's why it's nice to follow the signals. Because it's like, yeah, if we didn't cut that long, we would have got completely wiped. But that's why you cut it short. We made an epic amount of. And then I'm talking to those who cut their losses or who lost, even though that ends up being a win because we won way more than we lost. But if you do lose with cryptocurrency, you could actually claim your losses. So the way you pay taxes, you have capital gains and capital losses. It's exactly like buying a second house. If you renovate the house, those are expenses and those become capital losses. So you subtract your wins, your losses, and then you have the amount that you pay. Canada, we only tax, and then it gets taxed in it. But anyway, that's why I said here, you could claim your losses. Like any expenses. So even if you took the 2% theory class, like the full program, you could claim that on your tax as an expense. So any crypto gains that you make, you subtract the expenses that you spent on crypto. So any hardware wallet, like anything to do with crypto, the 2% theory class, you could claim that also. You don't pay tax on. So it's basically like free, really.
Talk to your accountant. They'll help you save money.
Okay, and I said here in pink, protect your money on the way down. Short all the way down. When it drops, we make more crypto. We make more Bitcoin. Okay, so if you ever calculate as the price crashes, so as Bitcoin drops, you're making more Bitcoin. So even though the price of Bitcoin is worth less, you have more Bitcoin. Therefore, you have more cash. And then I said, last night was insane. We managed to protect and profit all the way to $86. And then it went flat at $86. So we stopped shorting. And then it went right back up like a bouncing ball. And I said, this was like 2017. Remember 2017 when the prices were going up and down and up and down? It was so easy to make money. I'm thinking the only people that were in my signals group are the people that survived. Because the rest of the crypto world, $700 million got liquidated last night. So we did whatever it takes We made smart decisions, and that's how we ended up making a lot of money. Everybody in crypto that has training on this and that shorted ended up in a massive profit. If you followed along in my signals, you were safe. We slowed right down and we protected ourselves. We shorted every pump and we did it with low leverage, and we saved whatever wreckage the crypto gods brought down upon us. Yeah, we navigated that. Gosh, it was exciting. And now I have some advice for those of you who lost. Look at it this way. Right now, crypto is cheap as chips. So this is what you do. You claim all your losses on tax, okay? So this will offset your taxes because it's going to lower your salary. So you're going to become in a smaller tax bracket. And you could even claim those losses for 3 years. So imagine not paying any tax for the next 3 years because you had such a big capital loss. And if you look at it that way, it's actually beneficial. Plus, crypto was so cheap. When crypto is cheap, you buy more crypto. And it's so cheap right now. I said, hold it. And I said, don't you dare trade on leverage until you practiced it in a simulated environment. And have protection set up. Do it just the way I explained in the 2% theory. Use the techniques from $100 a day with cryptocurrency. And then I said, swipe up. That's because this was on Instagram. The tax office will have close to $700 million in capital loss claims. This is insane. And I'm thinking, if they want to tax crypto gains, yeah, of course they have to tax. Well, yeah, of course they have to give us the benefit of capital losses, even for 3 years into the future. So depending on how much you lost, if you lost, even your future tax write-offs may look better. Because you see, you have to pay tax anyway. And if you have such a huge loss, that you don't have to pay tax. And it offsets for the next 3 years. So you could be working a job and not have to pay that tax that you pay. I don't know if you've ever looked. Well, of course you have. You look at your pay stub and tax takes 30%, 25%, 50%, depending on your tax bracket. So when you have a capital loss against your salary, then it makes it look like your salary is really low and then barely pay any taxes, depending on the amount of your capital. So I said here, it's a simplified tax calculation, but say you make 100K a year and you're taxed 50%. So 50K a year on your tax is taxed. And that's pretty simplified. Obviously, talk to an accountant. So say you lost 75K in crypto. So now your salary is 100K minus 75K. So your salary is 25K according to the tax office. So you just lowered your tax bracket. So you're going to pay tax on someone that makes 25K, not someone that makes 100K, because people that make less are in smaller tax brackets. I know this is oversimplified, but it's the gist of it. You already got paid the money. Okay, you get paid money when you earn a paycheck, and then you use that money to take a risk. And it's the same calculation as buying a second. The second home gets capital gains tax. And when you have expenses on it, like renovation, the roof leaks, fixing, lawyer fees, all that stuff, it offsets the tax. So if you have a rental income from a house that you purchased so that you could make money off the rent, you could offset that with repairs. They all become write-offs. Okay, so in crypto, it's the same. Your gains, whatever you're winning, the profit is taxed. And your losses, so whatever you're losing, that offsets. So you don't pay taxes if you lost 300K on a salary of 100K. You won't pay barely any tax for the next 3 years, basically. But yeah, you want to be winning. So hopefully you were in my group and you shorted that crash and you made tons of money. You can't look at paying tax as a bad thing. People that look at paying tax as a bad thing, it's because you're not making enough. If you're upset about paying tax, make more money. Because the more money you make, yes, the more you get taxed, but you're also making more money. And the tax goes towards having, beautiful roads and schools. And now the tax that we pay is going to go to the people that need it. The government is going to send out free. It's going to have to support everybody that can't support themselves for whatever reason. Part of us take care of the rest of us. That's how it works. And I said, this coronavirus is really hurting the economy. And this panic is overblown, completely overblown. There's nothing wrong with cryptocurrency. Okay, it will come back. Everyone that bought in cheap yesterday is already in profit today. And if it keeps falling, we're going to buy more and we're going to profit again. Looking back at it from now, Bitcoin fell to 3,300 and it went up over $10,000. So even just buying crypto, just buying it, you could triple your money. And then using the 2% theory on top of it, wow. Even tripling your money is for normie, like normal people who are in crypto. It's hard for people to believe, like, wow, you could triple your money in 2 months. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. But actually, the proof is in the pudding. The blockchain numbers don't change. You can't edit anything. That's exactly what happened. And I said, it's not like stock, like the stock market. And it's not like e-commerce, because some of those things literally stopped because travel stopped, so we couldn't import things. And I said, nothing stopped in crypto. So the sell-off was purely useless panic, and it will recover. Right, so at this point, 603 people saw this message. Well, that was when I sent it 3 hours before. Message stayed up for 20. A lot of profitable messages. A lot of people said, I listened to you, did what you said, and here I am. Insane. 1,005% in profit. And these stories, they're still in story highlights. I just left them. So check this out. How's the crypto going? I love the chaos. Haha. Made some great trades scalping. And I said last night was insane. Luckily, no liquidations. And then he said, luckily, no liquidations. I increased my entire port by about 15%, capturing the scalps. So much fun. And I said, profit in time of a panic, like a warrior. I said, profit while people panic. I said, way back in 2017 crash. I've been teaching people how to trade crypto since early 2017, and even more before that. Just so you get an idea, in 2013 is when I bought my first Bitcoin at $100, and I've been watching it since. So I know there's nothing wrong with crypto. Crypto is there to make you, that's what it's for. It's all about money. Easy money too. You know, and after we had like the big crash, I mean, crypto's crashed like hundreds of times. Big ones too. Bigger ones than 2017. We've had big crashes where it was really low for even 2 or 3 years. The market was down, just like now. And then when it went up past the last all-time high. That's what crypto does. And I said, since the 2017 crash, we're ready for more crashes in 2020, right? Because we make money on the way down. We know what to do. We are crypto warriors with the 2% theory. We have the opportunity to make 1,100% in minutes, as you saw me do in my last post. And I also was guiding everybody in the signals to do it too. So here are the signals. Keep shorting every pump. I was saying the name of the cryptos we're shorting. The panic is unreal, so be careful with stop losses. Never hit. Every time it looks like the bottom falls. And I said this virus can go till June. We're June now. How do you think I know the people I surround myself? And then I said short. So we were shorting Bitcoin. We're shorting ETH. We're just shorting everything. And it's free money when it bounces back. And then I said, are you shorting or what? ETH is $86.35. It stopped free falling. Haven't seen this in years. It's stuck here. Okay, cut the short. It stopped free falling. I closed the short just in time, and then it pumped. That was ridiculous. We closed at 86 and then it pumped to 176. That was, oh my God. Like this was late at night when this was happening. So I closed the short. I set up a low leverage long-term long, and then I went to bed, and then when I was in bed I looked at my phone at the prices and it said like 140, and I was like, what? That's insane. So I thought something was wrong with my phone. I went back on the computer and I was like, holy, it just like pumped like crazy. But then guess what happened? All of the people that were shorting and did not cut their shorts and they were still shorting, it pumped so high that all theirs got liquidated. So all the shorts got liquidated if you were shorting too high leverage, because it pumped to 176, you see? So then all these people are like, we're going to sue BitMEX, but it's not BitMEX. You'll never win. Stop wasting your time and start again and make money again. Start from the beginning. I've made other videos where I showed you if you want to make $1 million, you could do it in a year. I'm going to make another video to show you how you could do it in 2 years and go way slower. Slow and steady and safe wins the race. Welcome to crypto, in a world where ETH could drop $86 and grow to $175 in minutes. Only those that are ready can profit. And then I said there's swipe up to become a crypto money making machine, but obviously you can't swipe up now. That was on crypto stories. You could go see these stories on my Instagram, and you could see that I posted these live in action in my signals as well. There's over 1,000 people getting my signal. Over 1,000 people are getting pretty rich. I said yesterday we were in a brutal battle. We started to short at 6 a.m. and I showed him cutting my to short. Somehow these viruses could cause so much panic. The ones who have cash always profit in a crisis. This is typical textbook. Look at history. Perfect time too. This is for all my VIP group inside the signal. I don't share this with anyone. I share this for the group. it's a world crisis, therefore a good time too. And yeah, I basically told them what to do to make money. And then I said ETH short and profit. Here's when we started. We're taking profits here at 163. Then we said wait for the next pump, and we short again. That's how you make your money back. Keep trading, don't give up. Take a hit, and then I said shorting, screenshot. And then I said after that pump, that was the pump for shorting again. We shorted again. Here we go, 135 ETH, short the pumps. Yeah, I took profit, and then we said, okay, wait for another pump and do it again. And then I gave some altcoins, which are alternative cryptocurrency coins, because you can make money on those too. You don't use leverage on those, just do it normal, less risk. And I said, just hold these, no leverage on alts. And man, did we ever profit on those as well. My next move on margin is low leverage setup with limit orders. By 9 a.m., we're setting up low leverage or no leverage limit orders, which means we're buying low and we're going to sell later on in profit. I talked a little bit about what's happening. Like epic. Happens very, very rarely in times of math. And I said, one of my limit orders just got filled, 129 ETH. So we're buying ETH at $129. There we go. See that line? Massive instant drop, and we went back up. And that's when my buy price hit. This is because it's moving fast. And we could do some quick long, especially at this level since we fell 30%. I'm on 3x here. Limit order time, instant profit, especially this low. And yeah, it was a different kind of day. I said today was the biggest liquidation. So on ETH, we had some major profit. I was trading ETH like crazy. And I said we broke 5, but see, it's still going. And I said, because that was exciting, wasn't it? We were just like, the group, wow. Today goes down in history, and I'm honored we shared this together because we had just made so much. And it was freaking insanely navigating the panic. Another limit order, 127 hit, and already 135. That's how BitMEX gives it back, right? So we're making more money every day, more money. Here we go, 125 ETH, scalp a little long. Use low leverage or no leverage. Especially beginners shouldn't even be using leverage. I teach that. I said these coins are cheap, but be careful. The world is panicking. No leverage gives you a break because you can't lose it. Just buy it and chill. We continue with the taking of a little bit of profit and the waiting again. Short the pumps. Take small, long. This is crypto. And that's what we did. We went both directions. Both directions. You do it quick, in and out. You can go either direction. Make money both ways. And I said here by 5 p.m. we were carefully grabbing long profits with stop losses. Yeah, 128. And I said, if anything, crypto is exciting. The virus can take our lives, but they can't take our crypto. This is just at the beginning. We fight. Give it back, BitMEX. Then I said, Bitcoin at 5,580. Buy as much as you can. We're taking money on the way up and down. Yeah, people that bought there. I even did some free signals in my public Instagram. I'm loving not working. I was telling people to buy. I was shorting every pump. And I was buying cheap crypto at the same time, waiting for it to increase in profit. And I was shorting every pump, both directions. You can see here all the short protects. As it comes down, money as it comes down. Okay, yeah, wow. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.